The music was still coming from my headphones and it's just really loud. What's up, everybody? Welcome to the stream. I shouldn't be on this one. I should be on this one. Welcome, everybody, to the South Park Phone Destroyer weekly update for week 42. Welcome, everybody. Pegs is here. Denver Chess. Sassafras. Symmetrical Illusion is here. The Hound, Cap, Shadow Tash, Caffeinated Bean. The whole crew's here. A lot of VIPs, a lot of subs. Good to see you guys. We were just talking about Pegs' what she's working on right now. But yeah, welcome guys to the week 42, and I believe this is the 5th week we've done this, maybe 6th, maybe 4th. I don't remember exactly. Hi Mom, I'm famous. Yeah, your chat's on screen forever, so don't say anything you'll regret. But this week was a really exciting week. We'll just get right into it and start showing off. I don't really have any announcements other than the typical South Park stream on Thursday with the giveaway. Starts at 8 p.m. so make sure that you're there. 200 cash, 1,000 coins, 1,500 PvP tickets every week. Make sure you're there to appreciate the giveaway. All right. So this week was very, very tight. Very tight. Free-to-play whales came in clutch, and last week we actually had a 1. Someone scored 1, and luckily we weren't matched up against Illuminati that week. We had Dire Tide, and we were still able to pull out the victory. This week, free-to-play whales, every single person got 3 wins. Every single person got 3 wins. I'm pretty sure our 114 stopped at 40, and then 41 and 42 were 113s. So we had a lot of incredible scores. 55-68 is not our highest score we've ever had, but it is definitely up there. Illuminati came at us with a good run though. 55-21 is also a very, very good score that would have won plenty of other weeks. But this week we had a hell of a showing as well, and we ended up beating them by 47 points. Ironically enough, they had someone who scored 47 points, and the difference there was definitely what caused them to lose. So whoever that was, they're probably kicked out now. But I actually sent a message to Buck with this screenshot and showing the number 345. I think the 5 team maybe isn't like barely even scored 2,000. And I sent him a message like, how is this fun, Buck? Like, how is this fun for these teams? Like, even if gold 5 rewards are just as good as silver 1 rewards, which they might be, they might actually be. Even if they're the same, you have a team who's killing it in silver week after week, and then they get into gold and they don't even score 2,000 points. So all of a sudden, their team's in disarray, their leadership's freaking out, their people are leaving, they're like, this team sucks, we can't do shit. Like, it's so different in gold when you can start matching up against people who actually have deck levels. Like, in silver, most of the time, it's not just who you can beat as far as like skill-wise goes, it's like, how often am I gonna match up against someone who just has such lower levels than me? If I'm one of those top silver teams. Then they get into gold and they're getting eaten up by level 4 legends, level 6 rares, level 7 commons, and they're just getting destroyed. And it's too bad. But what needs to happen is they need to implement a bracketing system for the top teams, whether they call it platinum or they kick everybody out of gold. At this point, I don't think they can kick people out of gold. They'd have to add another tier that would have different rewards, or else it's like, hey, I was getting gold rewards until you changed this. Like, that would really piss people off. So you go to, yeah, the point gaps between 2nd and 3rd is ridiculous, man. It's ridiculous. And that's probably true for every single bracket. The other bracket with Dire Tide and Casa Bonitas, probably the same thing. And then the next one with SP Elites and French Family, probably the same thing, man. They got, I mean, these teams those teams are top heavy. These teams, all 50 of them are good. Those teams have 25 people that are good, and it shows by only 25 of them being able to get 100 points. So anyway, they need to create like a platinum league or whatever they want to call it, and it needs to be probably 15 teams would be what you'd want it at. Ideally, I would want it at 10 teams in just 2 brackets to make it really elite, 250 people, that's it. But the problem with that is that 250 people might not be enough to bracket everybody, or to match everybody in a decent time. When it was just us and Illuminati, we had like 40 matchups against Illuminati, which is a pretty decent matchup ratio when there's, you know, 50 can match 50. So if you have the same exact wait period that they have now, if you have gold be, or you have the top one be 3 teams, or 4 teams, maybe 4 teams, just have 4 brackets all the time. And then it doesn't matter how many crowns you have, it doesn't matter anything about that. The top 20 teams are in platinum. If it's 6,000, 7,000, 8,000 crowns, it doesn't matter. Once you get to platinum, it's the top 20. So if you go below that and you're not the top 20 crowns anymore, so the bottom 20 is gonna be bouncing back and forth. It's gonna be constant. What's up, Arctic? It's gonna be constant. The last like 5 teams are gonna be constantly bouncing in and out of platinum. So they're gonna be getting, plenty of teams will cycle in to get those platinum rewards, but then those top 2 brackets will always be fucking awesome. It'll be Illuminati, Dire Tide, Free to Play Whales, Casa Bonitas together in brackets almost every fucking time. And then sure, they'll get jumped up and down because of the caps, but eventually gold or platinum will be so high above everybody else that losing 100 crowns won't even kick you out of platinum when you're the top 5. So I don't know, that's what I think you should do. Team is at 38, then we hit gold, now we're at 56. Yeah. It's crazy, man. Welcome everybody who's here for the first time. Sneaky Crit, not here for the first time, but good to see you. Yumaro Doma, welcome. But yeah, this week was awesome. It was really, you'll see that when I played my games, it was late Sunday. We had like 8 people left, and we knew that it was going to be down to the wire. We knew that if we won, if everybody left, won every game, we would win by like 40 points. So the pressure was on, and in one of these games, I felt the pressure, man. I felt it. I fucking felt it, and we'll get to that later. Here's the current standings. I'm gonna ditch the week numbers here. I actually still like that middle one there. This is the current week standings. The one on the left is last week's, the one on the right is this week's. I thought it'd be cool to be able to see the change. So you see Free to Play and Illuminati sticking at the top, that's good. Dire Tide and Chef's Elite sticking at 3 and 4. Dire Tide must have won. Based on the looks of this, I believe Dire Tide beat Casa Bonita in their bracket, and then so Casa got dropped to, even though they went up crowns, they went up by 50 crowns, or no, they went up almost 100 crowns. Everybody else went up more. You see Mercenaries went up by 150, so Mercenaries won their bracket. 6 Samurais won their bracket. No, I lied, 6 Samurais actually, oh no, I was looking the wrong one. Yeah, six Samurais looks like they won their bracket. Then the Elite, you know what? 6 Samurais might have gotten second, but just got like 4,000 points too. You get that 40, something like that. Super League, the rich get richer. Yeah, I mean, that they really have to do it. They have to do it because right now, Namblos is gonna be a gold team eventually. Even when we get 4th place, we still go up in crowns because we get more than 2,500 points, and you only lose 25. So it's like it's almost impossible to not end up in gold eventually. And that's fucking bad. That's bad. It's not fun for the teams in 3rd, 4th, and 5th place. It can't be. It can't be. The amount of rewards you get, it cannot conceptual. It won't matter to those people. Like, oh hey, don't forget, like, they would rather get 1st in silver than get 5th in gold, even though they're getting the same rewards. Wouldn't you rather win than get dead last? Even if you had to give up some rewards, people would rather win. That's why they do brackets. Because even if it was like a percent, if everybody got scored by a percentage or something like that, there would be less total rewards that they'd give out. If you do the brackets, there's a bunch of fucking number 1 rewards they'd have to give out. If they just did one bracket and then like the top 100 teams or whatever get the top reward, that's way less. They're gonna stack everyone in gold and it'll be like when Team Wars week 1. I mean, that's basically what it is right now. The only difference is now the whales don't get a huge cap increase, So everybody's running about the same levels, but you're like, so maybe you'll have a somewhat similar deck levels, but this team has players on it that are getting 100 plus caps a week. So they just will have a better level deck. So when free-to-play whales goes up against 6 samurais, our deck is gonna be better. So it's absolutely Whale Wars. It's absolutely potato Whale Wars now. Like, who can stay highest on the ladder? Obviously the whales, and they're getting hundreds of points. So I mean, it's just terrible. When you can lower it, oh sorry Bubba, sorry Bubby. When you lower it to like 15 teams, 10 teams, it makes it at least somewhat exclusive. I don't know, because right now it's not. I mean, there's more teams in gold than there are that you can see in the top 50. Like, how many teams are in gold? 60, 70 teams now? Ridiculous. Ridiculous. But anyway, let's pull up these VLC games. Let's start. Oh, Albus. Come here. Over here. Okay. Let's start with Moody Buckethead. Let's start with Moody. They value about first place in bracket, although they put up scores of 3,000. Yeah, exactly. It's like, hey, we beat you. Or it's like the teams that say, hey, we got more points than free-to-play this week. It's like, yeah, well, we were in gold. We only scored 4,000 points because we're in gold, matching up against bangers. And you're in silver, killing potatoes. Of course you got 5,000 points. All right, so we get the staff lead up here. And we want to just push the assassin to get him to respond. Just to see what he's gonna play. He does play See, I'm kind of wasting energy there, but I'm just trying to slow play to get that slave over towards me. The Cox was a weird play, I'll be honest. I wasn't expecting it. But here I forgot Wendy and Wendy were the same, so I couldn't play Shield Maiden here. But now I'm just stacking the box. He plays the Ninju a little bit early in my opinion. My TNP clean up. The Wendy heal actually doing work here. Plus 128 to both Terrence and Philip was really, really strong there. We do break the heal with Hermes up top. Hermes was one of the few people that could break the slave heal there. Here I'm in a little bit of trouble, but luckily he doesn't get the heal off. Oh no, he does get the heal off. I'm thinking of a different game. He might take a bar here, yeah. But we probably counter push with the priest. Now this deck is way different than the main deck. We got Pope and Maxi and shit in this deck, which I think was the choice, was the better choice for the base levels, you know, base level 4 and 3. It was really nice to have Maxi out there to help, and people slept on Witch too. Witch was doing work. So now I threw my Ninja out there, which I think is level 2. And we're able to counter push here. I think we might take 2 bars with this one. Although Wendy does die before the heal. That happens a few times within my games, that she dies before she gets the heal off. Her animation for the heal is painfully slow. But Maxi able to just drop it down on Rapin Pawn. Rapin Pawn? Rapin Pawn? What's a pawn? Why is he raping? Hey, what's up, LaForce? Still wrecking those poor potatoes in silver. Yeah. Well, you should see the Namblos game, man. Oh god, Namblos won 1,500 to 800, I think, this week. Pin Pawn. Oh, the Pin Pawn. Rapin Pawn. Pin Pawn. Pin Pawn. King Pin Pawn. Weird. What's up, Denver Chess? They should make a free-to-play league where nobody is allowed to spend a dime. Yeah, if you've ever spent money, you can't be. That's really funny. Alright, so that's the first one with Moody Buckethead. Let's take on the second one. Fail Daughter, 27. I missed the beginning, so whatever team you're on, shout out. Honestly, I'm just throwing away the Wendy. I'm letting the Wendy die. I don't give a fuck what she does. The Wendy is gonna be dead. But because he played Terrence and Philip midline, I'm like, you know what? I can protect it. Like, I can do good work here, because he just fucked up, because he's gonna come right into my zone. I should have used Wendy already. I just like completely forgot she existed. Honestly, I could have saved Garrison there. I just honestly completely forgot Wendy healed, I think. And then I was like, oh hey, I can do it. And then I saved TMP. So maybe it was smart to wait, but no, I was just like completely oblivious to the fact that Wendy had a heal because it's so fucking terrible. Maybe I wanted the damage. I don't know what I could have been thinking there. But I just didn't use it. I could have saved Witch. Now he uses the Hermes to deal with Wendy, which he didn't have to. The Blast was going to deal with it, so the Hermes was kind of wasted. Luckily, I do have him level 5, so he does survive, and the cock doesn't kill me, and I'm able to survive. Look at this. Maxi again, man. Maxi was the choice. I could have Unholy Combusted. Look at all these cocks. Look at all these cocks. Do we kill the Randy? We do take the Randy out, which was huge. Honestly, I was thinking about playing Staff there, but this push was just like terrifying. Like, look at that. Gnomes behind it. I think he might take the bar. I can't remember, but I was just like, that push was ridiculous. That one gnome, the one gnome. Yeah, he made it. They even killed Choir Boy. Like, what a fucking push, dude. New Kid level 14 can't do shit. Oh, yeah, not overcommitting mid probably. I was just watching the fight, trying to figure out if I had to play cards or not. So we got 89 health. Unfortunately, Unholy Combustion only does like 30. So we can't rely on that damage. But he is playing mid. I think he's playing mid at like max energy. I didn't even think we had to use anybody here. I want to bring back the TNP here. That's my play, and then Master Ninja it. So I time it here. I get lucky that Terrence disappears right in time. We save it with our own, and I'm pretty sure Timmy just double shot there. Let's relook at that. Oh no, I think New Kid just one shot that. Now we get the Ninja. I want the Ninja up. I want to use him as a tank. He doesn't get the buff, so who cares if he dies? So that is enough to get past the threshold. I put Choir Boy, or I put CKI down just to make sure that I could get past the Slave's threshold. Get that one tip in before you use your ability, lets you survive this level 4 hit. And CKI is always the choice in Team Wars. If you don't take CKI in Team Wars, you made a mistake. Yeah, I was running a spammy sci-fi fantasy deck with Enforcer, Space Warrior. It was pretty crazy. That was a good solid game there. Push and pull. There was a lot of bar taking, and I was playing from behind this week. It was a tough week for me. Gnome's Hyperdrive I did in like 2 Team Wars ago to take a bar. It's pretty great. I didn't get 114, but I'm now at 114 TVT wins. Nice. I can't get 114. It's like impossible. I don't have that many opportunities because we got a bye week. Oh, actually, I got fucked out of 1 week too because I accidentally voted on a team I was donating to because it was all question marks and I thought it was funny, so I hit the vote and then I realized, oh my god, I voted on another team and I didn't have any idea what fucking team it was, so I couldn't like go and just play my Team Wars. All right, Moody number 3 coming out. Game number 3. Do we win? Is there a game number 4? I don't know. Let's find out. Let's find out. We got Scruffy McMurphy. Same deck. Polly. Witch Doctor token level 1. Not a huge threat. Even the level 3 Hermes basically 2-shots him. So we don't have to play anything. New Kid can deal, but if I play Wendy on the top side, she'll be able to kill Witch Doctor as well. And the cocks actually let her stay behind. And then we can... I was gonna say we can heal up the damage, but she doesn't heal Sharon. I almost like let too much cock damage happen here. I think I'm probably bolstered with Maxi. No reason not to just go fat right here. Yeah. And then ninja those bitches, honestly. Yeah, I waited on the TNP so I could see where he was gonna lay his assassin because I figured he'd drop one. Now the ninja would be probably the killer, yep. Just group it up, I don't give a fuck. There was no real threat for group damage this week, so there's no reason not to group it up. We got that massive ninja boost. We got Maxi tearing through the TNP, but also getting tore up. Just waiting on energy, probably waiting on the maxi. Get the maxi poped. Make sure you do it before Choir Boy dies. Choir Boy almost got the hit off. And then you got one of your only range out to deal with the pigeons. Now he ninjas the pigeons, which is hilarious to me. Now we had to get the Hermes out to break the heal, or else Slave would have just fucked up our guys. But Maxi's slow enough where the cocks will spawn right on him, so we don't have to worry about them. I think we lose a bard in a game because the cocks spawn and nobody's around. Don't really have to slow him, so we can wait it out. Probably play Angel when Shield Maiden dies, honestly. But I think I shielded, so I'm okay. I imagine Ninju'd Pigeons won a few games. I'm sure that combo won a few games. Cap, thanks for the host. Def Serial, thanks for the host. Appreciate you guys. Def Serial, welcome back. You want to see game 5? Too bad. Too bad, we're winners today. All right, let's do Adventure Locked, game number 1. Now in this team, or this week, we only had level 6 Terrence and Phillip and level 6 Rats. So you really had to play with the thought of those are our cards that can take bars, that can win. So we gotta be smart here. But luckily we're going up against people who are 2,000 that don't have any levels. So we get to enjoy play like that. So I mean, this is kind of mean and rude, but at the same time, like these people could learn a thing or two from these games. Now look at that Witch Doctor play. Now I know you guys think that was a bad play, but that was a stall tactic to get that Witch Doctor buffed by Ninju before he started fucking up. No, that was a terrible. He wasted his Witch Doctor. I don't know, he's probably just never played Witch Doctor before. The Rats ate the fuck out of Witch, and they're still alive, by the way. And the Rats just murdered there. Now, Terrence and Phillip are our only other homies, but we're gonna put Dark Mage Craig out there. So New Kid does even less damage. New Kid can't even kill the cock. Look at that, look at that, look at that, look at that. You see that shit? DMC coming in clutch for the Adventure Lock account, base account, stopping the cock from getting killed because of the maxi. Incredible. Now he saw me play DMC, he's like, oh god, that card's strong. And I believe we stop every damage with the Wendy shield. Did we stop the first bar with the Wendy shield? The first bar explosion? Or was she not out yet? We did. We stopped the first shield with the Wendy shield, or the first damage with the Wendy shield. Ha! We stopped all of them. Shenanigans! Hey, Def Serial subscribed. Appreciate you, man. Thank you so much. And welcome back to the Buckethead Army. Appreciate you being here for the weekly update. Appreciate all you guys being here. 150 buckets and a random loot box to all. Sub loot box coming out to Def Serial, while Moody Buckethead, or no, while Glanzer TTV wins in the background. Poor guy. Not allowed to not be sub Def. Oh, is that, did Calf gift that one? It doesn't show that in chat. It does, okay. So I gotta give a sub loot box to Caffeinated Bean as well. Calf, thank you again for all the subscriptions, all the support that you show on the channel. Appreciate you. Shout in front of everybody on YouTube. Check, oh, what's your YouTube again? Shit. Something cosplay. Where's Adventure Lock number 2? There it is. Cross Connect Crossplay? Cosplay? Not crossplay. There you go. Cross Connect. There you go. It's up there, guys. Check it out on YouTube. Our resident YouTuber over here. Alright, Glanzer TTV number 2. Adventure Lock number 2. We do have that cock magic. Don't forget that. Don't forget we got that cock magic. Crossplay sounds dirty. Crossplay. Crotch play. Alright, so a bad start on his part. Plays his slave right into us. I want to play Wendy because he's got terribly low attack, but I play them instead, which honestly was probably fine because he two-shots him, and it was only level 2, so I figured maybe it would be all right. And we were looking for the rats anyway, but that slave got melted by the rats, like melted by the rats, and the rats are just keeping eating it up. We got our one gnome surviving, doing like 23 damage or some shit. Yeah, crossplay. Cosplaying another gender, there you go. Gender bending. You gotta be quicker than that. So now we're resetting, but he's playing his shit mid, playing like a potato. Are we able to counter with our level 6? Now we drop this to make it even harder for his new kid to defend those level 6. Look at that. Not even taking any damage whatsoever. Those level 6s are still there. One level 6 with the ninja boost, enough to take down the witch doctor. Oh, and the DMC still has the ninja boost. Will he survive? He does. The AoE DMC ninja boost. Showing him what it's like to get beat by base level cards with that 6 rats behind him. Incredible. Poor guy. Poor guy. I'm starting to feel bad, but we're in Bronze League now, so it'll be a little better, everybody. We had to beat up on some noobs. Dude does not know those are level 6 cards. Yeah, he doesn't even know. He's like, holy shit, they're so strong. All right, Adventure Lock number 3 coming at you. Then we got the main games. That gave me some heart anxiety, man. Rip poor noobs. I felt bad for opponents on Adventure Lock. Yeah. Oh, bad. First blue TVTs were fun. Yeah, def. Isn't it great? It's fun. I mean, like, you do have to play well. Like, it's not like I'm just crushing these fucking people because my levels are high. I mean, obviously the levels are helping because like the rats are, but look at that play. Look at that play. Timed perfectly too. Timed absolutely perfectly. And I had to drop the rats because anything else would have gotten murdered by those cocks. It was an incredibly timed play. I was very impressed. Now watch this cock magic. Watch this cock magic. LOLs. Ha. Fuck you, witch doctor. Your shield don't mean shit to me. 2k higher opponents, but fairly easy still. Yeah, see, this one's 3.2. I mean, I didn't feel like any of them were, well, that one where he's just playing mid, I mean, it's fairly easy, but you still gotta be smart, you know? But the only good thing about it is that the opponents are really, like, this guy played right into DMC, like, what a mistake. What a mistake. We could probably just, I should have played Maxi there, but this worked too. I should have played Maxi more on this account. Maxi level 4 is still strong. I think this is the first time we played him on this account. That level 6 surviving, oh man, brutal. Brutal. And then keeping the 6 alive. The gnome's coming in for some support. Didn't even need to use him. He didn't even try to play a card. And then CKI comes down the pipe to finish it off. Played Pope before anything died. Oh my god. Did he really? That's so funny. Did he stream it? Alright. Now we got the main games. Start with this one. This was unfortunately my loss. Just kidding! Gotcha. Alright, let's start over. King Kid 420 from Duck and Cover. Do not disturb, he's got the Buddha box. One of my opponents combusted a gnome. Yeah, I knew some gnomes and cocks were gonna get combusted. I made very sure I didn't do that. You'll see in these games. Alright, playing, I'm just sitting on energy here, not sure what to do. Playing CKI top. I should have played a mid to counter the Hermes, but you know, what can you do? Now we got a split push going, so that could be good. Playing DMC to prevent the damage. Oh, look at this. They're all halved. Can we get the heal? Oh, if we would have gotten the heal there, it would have been brutal. Very aggressive play coming out here, forcing him to use all his energy. And this fat bitch still takes the bar. All right, now we got to be on defense. His card levels, man. Ugh, brutal. Good defense there. And Wendy protected again. Surviving, taking 2 bars. Does die. I could have timed that better and survived and still had a threat on the bar. The Witch Doctor, I don't believe hit anybody there, actually. Might have hit Slave. But we got him backed up, and this push is really gonna take it home. I needed the gnomes to bust open Slave's damage, but I didn't play him right, so it didn't work. So I had to get Hermes in there. So I'm sitting there, I'm like freaking out, and I was like, oh my god, this Slave is still alive. I'm gonna lose this push. I'm gonna lose this game. He just fucking ninju'd. I'm so fucked, but he ninju'd a couple shitty range that don't have enough damage to get past Slave's threshold even with the ninja buff. So kind of potato play early. A better player would have definitely punished me. But when he led with the level 4 Slave, I figured the rest of his deck wasn't very leveled either. So our card levels and some good counterplay won us that game. And the max level 6 CKI I think was a big help for us. All right, main game number 2. I think this was the fuck one. Finish the game quick and laugh after it. I was torn between laughing at their plays and crying at their noobness. All right, so this one was this the Throwdown Guild? No. Okay, this is the next one is the real tough one. So this is Make It Bacon, 6860, pretty decent score. We get to lead with our staff, but we don't really have another one to play, so we might just have to give up somebody. I wanted to wait till see what he played. He played the Slave. I played the Witch because you can stall the Witch by using the ability a couple times. So it puts it on my side a little bit more. And play the Randy behind him. Slave up top on the split. Because they're split, it's more or less likely that they're going to be able to damage the Slave enough. But Witch did get fucked up at only level 5. I wish I had him. I wish I had Witch upgraded a little bit higher. He would have been max 5. Or sorry, base 6 might have helped a little bit here. Unholy Combustion on the Witch Doctor. It's really the only target this week, I thought, in my opinion. I didn't think Slave was a target. Typically a level 5 Slave, maybe. But you can see here his Slave stayed alive for a very long time, and it didn't really bug me that much. He just doesn't have enough attack to really impact fights. Unless he's being supported. And right there, he wasn't being supported at all. So we still have a decent setup right now, just because, yes, if you didn't notice there, we're gonna roll back. Watch Shield Maiden here. Watch Shield Maiden on the bottom line fighting against these cocks. This whole time this fight is happening here. This is probably what you were watching last time. Now watch Shield Maiden the whole time. She completely deals with the cocks, kills them, and gets to nuke it, and it's like he didn't even remember that she was down there. Now we got Slave pushing up close to him, so that probably distracted him. And his rats didn't get around in time to do the damage at the same time. So the rats are attacking staggered now. And now finally Choir Boy procced it, but we got our Hermes procking on his. The cocks from Slave's ass stopped it, and the whole time Shield Maiden was just walking up. Just walking up. Now we want to try to defend the Amazingly Randy, who has been alive the entire game pretty much. Minute and a half of Amazingly Randy. His cocks have been protecting him. Now we just want to push here. We have a better push against his TNP, and we know that he's fairly low on energy, so we just want to get it in there. Get it in! Now the level 3 Witch Doctor, if it was a level 4, it might have been more of a threat there. Would have maybe killed the CKI before he could heal, but not an issue there. I was hoping to maybe get the heal, and we do. Level 14 new kid can't do shit, and the max level 6 CKI. I mean, a base CKI might have died there. Just saying. I hadn't used any of the cards. I tried studying the cards, but without experience in at base level, I was slaughtered. Yeah, Kef, that's why you should try to watch other people play. You can watch other YouTubers put their stuff up. You can look at Nambla. Nambla's Discord has a lot of stuff where people are playing their or putting up their wins and their losses so people can see and learn from it. They picked Scout Ike. Yeah, that's why I laughed. I saw it and I laughed. Casa Bonita's picked Scout Ike too for some reason. I don't know. My DKC did shit this week. CKI did shit. It's good, man. I don't know. To play Pope with no dead cards, I hope. Yeah, that was terrible. Yeah, I mean, some weeks are gonna be tough, Calf, until you get your deck a little bit more played out. All right, now this is the game. This is the game. Woo! Let's talk it out. I'm gonna have flashback and anxiety just from watching it. I know what I did wrong, so I'll point it all out. I was super indecisive this game. Really didn't want to overcommit. At a certain point, sitting on 10 energy is okay, but when staff's out, it's not very advised. But it did end up all working out for me. Or did it? All right, so I'm playing CKI. I should have just let him go. Well, you know, this was a fine play. He already had Slave middle. I need to force him to play another card so that I can maybe not. Now, what I should have done was just give up Hermes mid to Slave. That's what I should have done. Slave would have taken a very long time to kill Hermes. Hermes would have gotten him at least to the half health mark right away. Now I do get to Unholy Combust him. Now this Unholy Combust fucks me. That's what loses me this first bar, because I was not expecting it to. I mean, who expects their fucking Shield Maiden to be Unholy Combusted? Now if she had not been Unholy Combusted, I would not have played TNP there. It was a dumb play, TNP sitting there. They're gonna get busted up. But I had already played them before the Unholy Combust came out. So I'm playing from behind, no energy. I'm in trouble. But luckily the gnomes up top are able to deftly deal with the Slave. But this fucks me because everybody fucks off before the cocks spawn. So all my guys die. DMC doesn't start attacking fast enough because of his war cry. I should have put him out preemptively. And unfortunately he goes just far enough forward, and when he attacks he like moves forward a little bit. It's really fucking weird, and they're able to kill him too, so they actually take a second bar from me. But I did on purpose play the witch in a place that could prevent or could make sure that the Amazingly Randy died if he didn't die from the blast. I wasn't sure if he was gonna die from the blast. But here I wanted to also, he had played so much energy there that I wanted to force a push into him because he didn't have much. That's his last energy there. So he's sitting at base at 0 energy, and I'm at 3 now. So I technically have an energy lead on him, even though he has a bar lead on me. So he's probably got, he's probably at like 7 right now. Now it's 3. So we're a little even. This was a big mistake on my part. I should have spammed the CKI out immediately and then put the Slave afterwards to get the damage on him. I don't know why. I was just thinking higher level cards. I just thought that he would die. Like, he was fairly close. If Slave would have been 5 and Ike would have been, but Ike was, I don't know what I was thinking. Played the CKI terribly there. Played it right into the blast. Don't know how I survived this. It's literally only just because the Ninja is level 2. And they didn't have enough damage at first to get past the healing threshold. Now, unluckily, he does get that blast, and Ninju, luckily, I played the TNP on the Ninju because he starts attacking New Kid very, very soon, and a couple of hits, would have ended me the game. The cocks do deal, or with the gnomes. You guys almost missed me playing the gnomes there. The gnomes and the cocks. So here I have a choice. Do I wait for 5 energy and Unholy Combust the Slave? This is like a choose your own adventure, guys. We're gonna play this. What's my play here? What do I do? Do I Unholy Combust the Slave and then hope that my continuing push, I'm out of energy, I will no longer be able to support this push, this is over? The next choice would be to do Dark Mage to lower the amount of damage that's coming out, and then put him mid, and then maybe be able to chip that last 159 damage with the DMC AoE. That's another option. The other option would be Amazingly Randy mid, Obviously, staff's not an option. Amazingly, Randy could chunk the damage on Slave, but him himself isn't going to do it. And then the last option would be the Ninju, which would Ninju boost 1, 2, 3 cocks and a couple gnomes, I think, and then also the almost full health TNP coming out. So where's the play, guys? Ninju says Poly, yes Ninju. Defcio says Poly. Symmetrical Illusion says don't Ninju. iPoly says Ninju bottom. The Hound says UC. Calf thinks the Dark Mage. That honestly was probably the better play. Thinking about it now, it would have let me have enough energy to maybe get Unholy Combustion and combust the next target. But the issue there is that none of those, the biggest problem here is that only Unholy Combustion for sure deals enough damage to get past Slave's threshold. The Ninju boost might not do it, but it is level 5, so it's pretty high, right? Murph the Coop. I say Ninju. Peg says don't play anything. Everybody says Ninju. Well, let's see what happens. The Ninju is right. The Ninju on the cocks, the TNP. Tearing away his TNP. The gnome's coming out. TNP still alive. And we got a level 5 Ninju coming at that ass. And don't forget that he was at no energy from defending. So level 5 Ninju walks right into it, baby. Go down by 2 bars, and within 1 push makes it happen. Ninju saving the day. That level 5 legendary to the team. And then I actually sit on this screen for about 7 minutes. Look at the timer go down. I sat on it for 7 minutes because I immediately started talking shit in the Discord. I was like, guys, I lost 2 bars. I lost 2 bars. Fuck with the level 5 Ninja, I just play staff in the middle. The price free to play went Wendy and not Witch Doctor, but maybe because of caps. But Witch Doctor was way better. No. Witch Doctor wasn't better. No way. Dude, you saw in every single one of my games, the only Unholy Combustion target was that slot, Witch Doctor or Shield Maiden Wendy. That guy that almost beat me lost 4 energy because he Unholy Combusted Shield Maiden both times. If you're playing Witch Doctor, I'm only losing 1 energy when I Unholy Combust your Witch Doctor. I don't have another target. I'm not doing Slave. I'm not Unholy Combusting. Nobody good is gonna Unholy Combustion Slave or Witch. Witch Doctor was the potato killer probably, but nobody good is gonna lose to Witch Doctor. Nobody good. Anyway, so do we want to do the deck? Yeah, let's do the deck. Because if we don't do the deck before the comments, and it gives people time to leave comments. Gonna head sleep, have to be up early. All right, Shadow, peace out. Thanks for staying as long as you did. But Namblo's running both Wendy's was a big mistake. Fuck with the level 5 Ninju. Yeah. With your levels, it's Ninja for sure. That's fair too. I would say this one thing, only game I lost was my Slave Combusted. All of the games I won because I protected and built the push with Slave. Well, that person was stupid. He could have won otherwise. I mean, it depends on timing too. Like if you've already built stuff behind the Slave, Unholy Combusting the Slave is obviously the choice, but. All right, let's look at these deck choices. For this week, this is Namblo's choices. I believe this is the right choice for Namblo's. What is my money's on 5 posts by Scott complaining about removal fantasy and Zen. No, they're gonna complain about the fact that they're lowering the pass and they didn't change the price. That's what they'll complain about. No Man Bear Pig Pope. I mean, maybe, but the problem with that is that even if you have an Adventure Locked account, even if you have the cards to level Manbear Pig, you probably don't have Manbear Pig leveled. But I mean, that is a thought. That is the one thought for Nambloos is instead of Mecha. But man, I don't know. Even at base level, Mecha can do work. And you enforce the Unholy. And then your leveled cards are gonna be okay. I don't know. I mean, if you're playing somebody on Nam Blues, just Unholy Combust a Towley and you'll be fine. But yeah, we'll talk with Nam Blues for sure. Maybe we'll want to run the Manbear Pig. I mean, we might as well. But then the caps, we don't have enough caps to even get them upgraded. We barely had enough caps to get 2 commons upgraded to 7. Why wouldn't I get them leveled? Because why would I waste mats? I mean, my account has fucking an ungodly amount of mats, so I could do it fine. But most adventure locked accounts do not have a lot of mats. It's difficult to get mats. I voted for the neutrals first by default. Yeah, I mean, probably Manbear Pig, but like I think we wouldn't be able to upgrade because we got Towley, we got Nathan, we got Rats. Like that's an epic, a rare, and a common, and those are much better. Like those are 3 drops, 3 drops and 4 drop versus a 7 drop when Unholy Combustion is an option. It's just retarded to put caps into, when we only have like 700 fucking caps total. It's dumb as fuck to put caps into a card that's probably just gonna get Unholy Combusted. That was my thinking. Anyway. There it is. All right, let's start it off. Whoa, I can't grab it. There we go. All right, the first choice. Medusa versus Robo Bebe. Obviously, any whale team, any team that's gonna get a lot of caps is gonna run Medusa. Medusa is very strong, and Medusa can. I don't think there's any Death Wishes this week. Oh no, there's Cyborg, so Medusa could stop the Cyborg, which is worth it, 100% there. Obviously, counters to the Rats can survive New Kid Blast like a champ. Robo Baby might be better in teams where they would leave Medusa base level 1. You could get Robo to 6 fairly cheap and have her really fuck shit up with BHK. But not sure. Oh yeah, Hermes. That's right, you could stop Hermes, the staff Hermes, yeah. So yeah, Medusa is definitely the right choice for top teams, but I could see some teams taking Robo Bebe for the cheaper cost and the cheaper caps they would take. I don't think anybody should run fucking Manbear Pig Pope when Unholy Combustion's an option. I can kill anybody who's competent, can kill the first Manbear Pig, and then Unholy Combust the Pope, and then you lost. You lost. You're done. I didn't vote Manbear Pig, never would. That was really funny. No, you're not retarded. Just people are. Howl and Osimo Freeze good, is it? Yeah, that's true. Base level Osimo is okay, I guess. Yeah, that's a good, like, the freeze is good level 1, level 2, level 3, right? So that's another thing to think about. So yeah, I don't think any team should go Manbear Pig, honestly, but they will. They will. And especially since there's 2 other legends to go, the caps aren't worth it. Obviously the Dougie, the Power Fist, or is that Engineer? I don't even know. Obviously not Prophet Dougie is the better choice. Just so much more potential. Prophet has a little bit more HP, I think, but all the things that would kill Prophet, or would kill the other one, would kill Prophet too, I think. So that one's not really a discussion at all. AQR Friar. Friar is just terrible. If Friar was a better card, then maybe it would be an interesting choice, but AQR could kill BHK or Mecha, and that's pretty much what you want to go for. That's it. You want to kill BHK or Mecha. Or I guess Robo Bebe. I don't think Medusa even dies to her fucking poison. Friar should be on the watch list, yeah. Would anyone pick UC though? Over Mind Control? For sure. For sure. I mean, if you Mind Control, chances are they're just gonna they could just Mind Control it right back, and then what are you gonna do, right? So taking Mind Control with Dougie, when anybody who takes Dougie is probably gonna run the Mind Control, it's better to just Unholy Combust the Dougie if you're gonna fucking do it. But I mean, you got Rats for the Dougie, you got Choir Boy for the Dougie. Cyborg, Hermes for the Dougie. You should be able to, should be fine. I mean, you could counter push after the Dougie. There's no shield, so it's not like he's gonna take 2 bars or something. My team only pulls an average of 27 caps. Damn. More concerned with the economics of these choices. That's why we're talking Friar. We're taking Friar. Yeah, I mean, if it really comes down to caps, for AQR to do well, she's gonna have to be leveled. So yeah, Friar could be the better choice just for the caps. But then in that case, you know, the Kanan's almost always the better choice sometimes. This one, obviously, Namblues is gonna take Nathan, but most people are gonna run BHK because the win condition in this deck is gonna be who can stack BHK damage with Awesemo and, you know, Mecha, you know, whoever it might be, who can stack that the best, the most without getting AQR'd. You really don't want to play BHK until AQR gets played, or you see the Friar get played. You want to be careful for the Alien Clyde too. You don't want to play any high value card first and alone so that Alien Clyde can snag it. Rats, Quirbar, Hermes work if Dougie's below level 6. Level 6 max Powerfish shits on them. Well, if they take... They'd have to take Powerfish to 7. I don't know, man. And then you can just Unholy Combust them. Put Towley there. I don't know. Everybody's gonna have them. It's just about using them right, the right time. But I just don't think Mind Control is the right option, because then I'm not gonna play my Dougie until I have Mind Control in my hand or something to counter my own Dougie. So if I play Dougie and then I play Mind Control, and then he stops the Dougie, then his push is probably gonna fuck me up, because I just used 4 energy for nothing to defend something that I could have maybe defended for 2 energy or 3 energy if I did it right. I don't know. Not many people are gonna run into level 7 or 6 Dougies. Choirboy Rats are better to deal with the Dougie. They do feed into the Bebes, but it's not Belf. So like Robo Bebe getting stacked is easier to deal with. A couple of Snakes are easier to deal with than a stacked Belf. So I think Snakes are fine here. It really is the only thing that can blow up the Dougies fast. Because especially with level 14 New Kid, the Hermes isn't gonna do it right away. But I think New Kid should be able to take 1 shot, and that's the one that freezes. Yeah, it's the one that freezes. Yeah, it's gonna be brutal. A lot of games are gonna lose to Dougie. Yeah, now they're played sequentially. I think Unholy Combustion's the choice, because it deals with Dougie and it deals with Pope Man Bear Pig, whereas Witch Doctor only deals with one of them. Like without like looking at this deck, there's no other Unholy Combustion target for me other than a well-played mecha that's really out of the way, but that's what AQR is for. There's no Purify, so if you get AQR on mecha, it's fucking dead. So in my head, there's no Unholy Combustion target other than Dougie. So I take Unholy Combustion, I deal with Dougie every time. I lose an energy every time, but whatever. He loses energy that he could have pushed or defended in the Dougie anyway. But yeah, I think that's the choice. If not for Mecha, MC was better. Yeah, because you have to have that Unholy Combustion for Mecha. And I mean, if Mecha hits the Mind Control on that person that gets Mind Controlled, it's gone. You need to wait for Poison to kill Mecha. Well, that's not usually that hard. You can usually play around as his Mind Control, play like an assassin to get Mind Control, stuff like that. And there's really nothing in the deck. Like, don't play fucking Space Warrior where he can steal your thing, but otherwise, like, what's he gonna steal away from you? Mecha's not a huge threat. It's just if Mecha's there forever, he's a huge threat. Towley AC is actually probably the biggest choice for most of the deck as far as like which is the better card, because Towley, if he's helping defend, could stifle the Dougie just enough, but he's the epic, so it's the caps. But Alien Clyde level 6 can kill Mecha, can kill BHK, can kill Nathan, could snag hella damage on Osimo or Manbear Pig or Medusa or Robo. Like, it's a good card. So I think Alien Clyde is probably better. Hearing this is why free-to-play whales are #1. Shield Maiden Wendy and DM Craig. Would never thought of that. Yeah, I mean, we... it's annoying how much people talk about our fucking decks. And how often it's changing and they're like, oh no, we changed our mind, we're doing this. Oh no, you know what, we're gonna do this one instead. But we've been flowing really well the last few weeks. There's been a few weeks where I felt like we've really made the wrong choice. And you wanna know what that week was? We took Witch Doctor over Shield Maiden Wendy. And it was, and Hanky was an option, and it was like, Hanky and Shield Maiden won so many games that it was like ridiculous. Ridiculous. Only Pigeons because Witch was not leveled. Yeah, Witch was, I mean, honestly, if you could, our whole team had him at 5 pretty much. And that's all we leveled him to because that's all that the other teams were going to have him leveled to. No, not many people were going to have level 6 Witches. If anyone was going to have level 6 Witches, it was going to be us because we had the caps to do it. But yeah, most people do pick very similar decks to us. It's usually just, you know, one or two options, and they're not always like matter at all. They don't. Sometimes those picks don't matter at all, and they don't affect the game at all. Like in this wars, whether you take like, honestly, fuck, Energy Staff versus Poison might be better. But whether you take like Pope or Timmy kind of and go either one of those routes, it doesn't really matter. Like, they're both equally strong options, I think, but just simply the fact that Unholy Combustion could fuck up your Pope play, like, it's just not worth it. All it takes is one nice snipe and you lost the game. Like, it's hard to come back from a Pope snipe. Which is why I think Mecha is the right choice. If you do Mecha and Medusa, that's only 2 legends, and that's plenty of coins from most teams. Or plenty of caps for most teams to get them to a decent level, especially since you can leave Unholy Combustion base, you can leave Staff based. I mean, shit, you could even leave Cyborg base if you wanted to run Cyborg. Mind Control can be base. A lot of cards can be left base. So that helps that out. If you're running Manbear Pig, obviously you run Pope. If you're not going to run Manbear Pig, definitely Mecha is the option. It's the only real Unholy Combustion target in the deck. So really running Manbear Pig and Mecha would be interesting because you play the Mecha and then they Unholy Combust the Mecha thinking, oh, there's no Pope, there's not going to be a Manbear Pig. Mecha gets Unholy Combustion and then boom, you lay a level 4 Manbear Pig midline. What are they going to do? What are they going to do? They play Towley first to stop. He's going to eat that up. It's pretty soon you're gonna have the energy to lay your own Medusa down, who also isn't gonna get Unholy Combusted now. I mean, with a perfect cycle, that's unbeatable. Where am I gonna get a level 4 Manbear Pig? I don't know. Doesn't everybody have one of those fucking things nowadays? They probably pick similar decks because you tell everyone what to pick on Mondays. No, that's a good point. Maybe I'm dropping some misinformation along the way. In this case, this is what I would do. If you're running Staff, you run Hermes. If you're running Poison, run Cyborg. That's what I would do. If you're running Staff, run Hermes. If you're running Poison, run Cyborg. If you're running Cyborg, run Poison. Probably that. What the fuck? Misinformation. There's no real other choice there. Which one do you want? Poison could be good because it could kill like the Cyborg. It could maybe. It's not gonna kill any like equal leveled Mecha though. It would take out your Robo Bebes, but it's not gonna. It would take out your BHKs now, but it's not gonna kill your Medusas. So, I mean, I mean, you could use it, slam it on the push that the Dougie gets pushed out with, and then your assassin will kill the Dougie. I don't know. That'd be an interesting play. That'd be an interesting play. Yeah, I don't think there's much more to say about those 2 slots. Energy Staff, Hermes is always a great play. Always a great stall tactic. The biggest part of Team Wars because your new kid is so fucking worthless, is getting the push to happen at the right time, at the right place. Possibly 8 of these choices of yours are different from my team so far. Well, the ones that are winning here, those are for Namblu's account, and that team is made just for Adventure Lock teams. So the actual winning ones here aren't actually what I would pick for a deck. Usually I go through that, and I'll do that now. We'll go through, like, I pick like what you'd pick if you're like a top tier team, and then like there's the middle team. So for that, it'd be Medusa would be the choice. Some lower tier teams will take Robo. Osimo is the choice, I think. Top tier teams aren't scared by Manbear Pig. Manbear Pig doesn't scare me, so why would I take him? Everybody's gonna take the Dougie on the left. I don't see any reason why you'd ever take Prophet. Most people will run AQR, but for caps, some people might run Friar. Most people will run BHK, but Nathan is better for our team because we can have it leveled. Rats and Choir Boy. Rats, I think, is the better choice. Some people might run Choir Boy just because they're afraid of the Medusas, but I think that's a mistake. Rats can deal with Dougie better. Unholy Combustion, Mind Control is only really the argument here is like, how do you want to deal with Dougie? Do you want to blow Dougie up, or do you want to mind control him? Could win you the game mind controlling the Dougie. Could lose you the game mind controlling the Dougie. I think Unholy Combustion is just way safer. Most teams will run Unholy because Manbear Pig and Pope does scare a lot of teams. Tally AC, I think AC will be chosen for the easy caps and the extra removal to deal with things like Mecha or Medusa or something. Space Warrior is the right choice here. He's a beast. If he gets hit on new kid, it's almost one shot. Mecha is the choice here unless you decide to go Manbear Pig, then obviously you want to run Pope. And here, Staff Hermes is the choice. If you're a lower team, you might run Poison Cyborg because you might have it leveled more, and you might have to like not level it. I've counted caps. You need 4,500 this week to have a stack deck upgraded. Our team has 3,300, and we are in gold though in bottom. 3,300. Yeah, that's about 4,500 is about what we budget for typically. It's all about what you can afford this week. Yeah, and that really impacts changes for sure. Like I mean, when you're working with 2,000 caps versus 3,000 or 4,000, I mean, you're gonna want to pick less legendary cards. I mean, Pope you could leave base and get the value out of it. So you could run Manbear Pig Pope and Medusa, and then only have to worry about upgrading two legend cards. But then you'd also have to. I mean, pretty much always. In this deck, you're upgrading 2 legend cards, unless you want to ditch Medusa for Robo, but that's ballsy, especially with Poison and AQR. At least Medusa survives a while after the AQR blast, you know? But yeah, that's the choices for the deck this week. If you have any questions, you can always hit me up on Discord, !Discord in chat for that link. This is going to be a fun week. It's an interesting deck for sure. Interesting deck for sure. Discord and chat. I hate you. I hate you. I think I hate you. Alright guys. The moment you've all been waiting for. The developer update for Season 23, Episode 4. If you haven't seen the last episodes of South Park, you can catch up on multiple sources on the web. It's on Hulu, and there's that website like CC something or other. I don't know. You'll find it. This week we got the Yeehaw Challenge, which I'll explain in a little bit. We got Team Wars as usual. We got the Team Wars Battle Days on the weekend as usual. And we got the Tuesday event, which is Cyborg, Sci-Fi. And we got the event, which is going to be themed off the Episode 4. And we don't know what it is yet. Don't know if we're going to get a new card or a new outfit. I'm going to guess outfit this week. I don't think they're going to do a new card quite as fast. That's pretty gross, Hound. You should get that checked out. Alright, so we got Season 23, Episode 4. Welcome to the 4th episode. Make sure to tune in and watch it on 16th. The 17th is actually my birthday. Happy birthday. Sci-Fi 24-hour event on Tuesday. We got a card usage event, Bounty Hunter, Mecha Timmy, Alien Queen Red, Osimo, Poison. Then we got Tupperware, Smuggler, Ike, Hermes, Kenny, Witch Garrison, Nathan. So it won't be too hard to get a 3-point deck. Those are pretty used cards. Fantasy is going to be a little bit tougher if they don't have Witch Garrison upgraded. But most people could jump over to a sci-fi deck real quick and make some damage with these 4 cards. It's a short event, so it's not too big of a deal. As always, during card use events, you'll have a chance at double lockers, so make sure you get 30 wins on Tuesday. If you're going to play this week, play on Tuesday. Challenge mode. This week's challenge mode will be aptly named the Yeehaw Challenge, inspired by last week's episode of South Park, which is Murph. Mesquite Murph. I'll actually have a video of Murph coming out on Wednesday from all my Murph games last week. This will come out tomorrow. This video will come out tomorrow, and then that one will come out Wednesday. But all adventure cards will have their stats increased by 20%. Big Mesquite Murph will be level 2. That means that even if you have him at level 1, he will be level 2. So those of you who only got one copy of Big Mesquite Murph will be able to play him at full level in challenge and take advantage of him. And Elvin King Bradley will be 10 cost, so you don't have to worry about Shelly fucking you up with 20% increased stats. Weekend event, as you may know, details on the weekend event will be available later this week. You'll find no spoilers here. You can actually come back to this page, and that portion will be updated on Thursday with more information. The event will be a token event, which I like. Switch to Sci-Fi Mist for the extra cancer. Nice. Zen 6, Enforcer 6. Yeah, those were Enforcer and AQR were my first level 6 rares, actually. All right, if you haven't already, join the Discord. !SP Discord in chat. You can get a link right to that. A little bit of info on the Battle Passes. We're going to have some changes here that bring a tear to my eye, and I'll explain that in a little bit. Battle Pass 4 will be starting later this week as well. It will be titled, Come On Down to South Park. This Battle Pass will feature outfits and cards that have actually been in an episode of South Park. Cool. A few quick things to note. This BP season is a week shorter. Not really sure why. Probably because this one might end like right at Christmas or something. This BP season is a week shorter, so we've reduced the number of tiers from 60 to 55 because people were really struggling getting it maxed. But he does say the rewards are roughly the same value, so instead of getting one thing of 10 bronze for a thing, you're gonna get them combined or something. So no worries there. The price isn't gonna increase. I can guarantee you people are gonna comment about that though. Watch it. Cards have been replaced with packs. So instead of 1x Classy, you'll get a card pack shown in Image 1 that will have Classy, or be more weighted towards her, or maybe not weighted towards anybody, whatever. And some of these packs have a legendary chance too, shown in Image 2. So the ones that have the gold outline will be the ones that have the legendary chance. Now the reason that this brings a tear to my eye is because no longer will the Adventure Locked accounts get sci-fi, adventure, other cards. It's no longer gonna be there. We're not gonna be getting them just in the pack, just base. We're gonna have to open a pack, and that pack will unfortunately adhere to the same rules as every other pack, which means only adventure cards are gonna be an option. So the Adventure Lock decks, the dream of getting Unholy Combustion one day is gone. It's gone. It's gone. But I wouldn't look forward to getting legends from these, as I assume they'll be very, very low chance. So don't expect those, and don't be sad if you don't get them. It'll be very few and far between you did. Ubi Toller will be out of the office. It's Canadian Thanksgiving. Who cares? Yeah, and that's it. And Buck's gonna be out the next week because he's getting shoulder surgery. All right, let's check it out. Buck Toller. Any word on Sci-Fi's third legendary alien abduction spell's progress? What? There's no current plan I can share for a third Sci-Fi legendary card. Don't you think he would have said it by now? Will it still be 1,000 Cartman cash for Battle Pass? Yeah, it'll still be 1,000 cash, but you'll get the same amount of rewards, but just, you know, you'll get more in one pack or something. Okay, thanks for replying. All your best, surgery. Hey, Buck Toller, Halloween is approaching 2 weeks from now. I was wondering if you guys are going to make a contest in which a contestant can make a new outfit that can be featured into the game. Might have recalled something like this happening last year, but I could be wrong. I don't think it happened last year. But it'd be pretty cool to see a contest of some sort. They maybe did a fan art contest and that won something. Yo, would pull a lot of views. Yes, pass me the weed. Start a hotline. Piddly plitty, plastic blunt. All right, looking forward to buying new BP. Big Murph seems good enough. Nice addition, adventure deck. I hope that we will get at least one goth kid this Halloween. Would be cool if episode 6 would be related to Halloween like it was in the first seasons of South Park. Usually they do that. The Scoots was last year. They usually try to theme them a little bit. There was one roughly about Christmas on Christmas. It's a Purple Punch, baby. We need unranked friendly fight mode where we can modify our cards and new kid levels to be better prepared for Team Wars. And Buck says we are working on something for that. Also, Buck's name is now Ubi Buff instead of it's just Buck. Weird. Did you mean Murph will be level 3? Epics are already 2 in challenge mode. No, I already explained that. It just means that if you have him at level 1, he will be boosted to 2 instead of having to have him upgraded. I actually mentioned that to Buck too because I thought the same exact thing. I was like, don't you mean this is gonna be more? Like level 3? And he's like, no, I just mean like it's gonna be leveled if you don't have it leveled. And I was like, oh man, it's been a long time since I worried about my card levels going into challenge mode. Feel these comments were pre-read. You went to that response pretty fast there. Which response? I did read a couple of those. That Ghost Train Haze from Green Man here in Denver. Christmas critters should be in the game. Yeah, that'd be fun. Nope, level 2, the card will be level 2. Yeah, I explained that. Question, could you please post weekly timetable image on game's Instagram account? That'd be very helpful. Okay. That's a good suggestion. Good for that person. Real suggestions coming in today, boys. Let's go. I think most people would prefer it if you kept the battle pass the same length despite shortening by a week, as most people complete it with about 25 days or so to spare. Well, that is probably not true. When you say most people, it is probably not a majority of players that get anywhere near the end of battle pass. Every one of you by being here is in the top probably 10% of players. Every person who reads the update is probably in the top 10% of players. You gotta realize how many filthy casuals there are, man. Filthy filthies. Yeah, Murph is a good time, but I didn't feel like he was worthwhile enough to upgrade. I'll use the fuck out of him on events where he's boosted, but I just couldn't justify the $420 to get him upgraded. 420 YOLO. I think most people, oh, I read that one. Most people actually don't finish the battle pass. Dude, I should do Buck's fucking job. I'm doing his job, man. Buck, take a break. I got you, man. I respond. I get it right before you even. That's what I fucking said. That's exactly what I said. Anyway, it's still costing 1,000 cash for 5 tiers less of rewards. But if you would have read, and if you had any sort of reading comprehension, instead of immediately jumping to the comments to complain, you would have realized that it said you get about the same rewards. So there's no difference. Awesome update, Buck. Very informative and tidy. I'm looking forward to see the new battle pass. Unfortunate we got a token event this week, but it was due, and hopefully they get tweaked to be made easier soon. Plus, I know that's not your choice, so you still did great. Other than that, this person's being very nice. Other than that, looking forward to what this week will bring. Good luck with your surgery. I hope everything turns out all right. Yeah, Buck, hope you fix your, you know what's good for shoulder pain? Weekly reminder that the Dougie Zen bug still hasn't been fixed nor even acknowledged. It's been acknowledged, you big dummy. Any word on purchasing battle pass tiers? My alt account will be about 10 to 15 points shy of tier 52 legend. I'd easily drop to 300 cash. I told you there'd be people that would do that shit. Buck, hold this man's beer. Because I'm at a lower level, so I get less points. Yeah, if you're not in silver, you're not finishing the battle pass. You literally cannot finish it. Will the cost of the second tier of the battle pass be reduced to account for less tiers? No, God. Roughly the same. Roughly the same. Roughly the same. Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Roughly the same. Roughly the same value. Read the fucking update before you comment. Guys, that was Scott. Hilarious. Please return the purchase of battle pass levels. See, more people want it. They want a whale. Let the people wail. DKC is bugged. Don't do war card damage sometimes. Yeah, he's weird. He's been bugged. He's always not a bugged card. It would be cool indeed. I'm not sure who he's referring to. Well, they do state that this BP season is a week shorter, so we reduced the number. We blah blah blah. Guess that part means that the total value is going to be the same, but divided into 55 tiers instead of 60. Yes, this person, who's one of the people that constantly comments and talks shit, is being helpful. Thank you. I guess in that case, it's okay. Now I approve. Now, okay, now you can push it out, Buck. M Heart 4 is okay with it, so you can push it out now. There was a Halloween episode last year too, the Scoots. Yeah. If I remember right, that's also when they released Mr. Mackey here in South Park. Yeah, for sure. Wow, so everyone crying about extra tokens wound up costing everyone. Nice job, guys. No! Oh, God. So you still going to have those nasty extra coins, but hey, now you get a week less. Let's all complain more, and maybe Battle Pass 5 will be even shorter. No, it's not. It's Battle Pass 5 is or Battle Pass 4 is shorter for a specific reason. Most likely because they want Battle Pass 5 to start at a specific day. Most likely, that's probably fucking Christmas, which means that it's gonna be a Christmas themed fucking Battle Pass 5. It doesn't take a goddamn genius to fucking understand what a company is doing with marketing, with their timing and all that shit. You think Fortnite is over? No, it's the greatest marketing tool ever. People are staring at a black hole because they're fucking dumb. Because they think, oh, maybe Fortnite's over. Ridiculous. Ridiculous. The new card is gonna be Sharon. There has been some leaked little screenshots. Sorceress Sharon, who on Death Wish turns everybody near her into a cock. So she's like a kamikaze motherfucker. It's unfortunate that Fantasy has such good fucking removal cards. But that card will probably get released around Halloween time, maybe within the Battle Pass. Oh yeah, sorry, not Sharon, Leanne. Cartman's mom. Guaranteed Christmas gift. Yeah, they should do like a 24 days of Christmas where every day you log in, you get a reward. Not Sharon, yeah, Leanne, you're right. That would be fitting for Halloween. I'd like to get access to the skeleton costumes too. That'd be pretty cool. Happy Thanksgiving, y'all, from Canada. I don't think Canadians say y'all, eh? Release 2 versus 2. Yeah, right. Kind of disappointed. Oh man, this guy's irate. He's typing in caps. I really wanted a Halloween Battle Pass theme since I'm sure a damn Xmas one will be on the board. So this guy knows what's going on. Only gold members finish the pass early because of all the extra tokens you can get in Legendary. I mean, silvers get that, don't they? Or am I stupid? Is it gold where you start getting that? I thought you got that at silver. Like I said, most members of my team ain't even halfway. Please go back to the way it was. Can you guys please explain why sci-fi isn't getting a Legendary like the other meta mystical adventure decks? Mind control is the only useful Dougie and Many Moons deterrent. Well, it's more deterrent than fucking other... Like, what deterrent do other decks have? Everyone else has 2. Adventure doesn't even have a deterrent. Because Lightning Bolt 5 doesn't kill, or Lightning Bolt 6 doesn't kill Psalm 5, so Adventure has no Psalm deterrent other than Inuit, but even at that point, Inuit, like, you have to still get the fucking blast. You gotta eat the blast for it to work. Can you guys at least increase 6 Randy's speed and make Mecha's mind control like the spell, whereas special controls the player for at least 6 to 8 seconds? Are you fucking high? Even his level 5 time is a little too long, in my opinion. I'm so sick of all the damn Stand and Many Moons combos. 4 or 5 legendary battles are all adventure deck mystical combos. It's because people play the meta. If you play League of Legends, do you expect them to play shit fucking champions? No, why would anybody do that? Nobody likes to lose. Thanks for the token event. I hate spending all weekend getting 2-point wins because no one changes their deck. Someone who likes token events, all right. Yeah. Well, it's not even the whale prowl. Like you can have level 6 lightning bolt without whaling pretty easily. And the fact that it doesn't kill the whaled Psalm is the problem. I only hit silver recently, so I got my legend cards, but I won't be finishing. Oh, you got to those though? That's pretty good. That's like what, 52 or something? 57? 50, no, 47, 52, is that what it is? Yeah, Fantasy's the deck to play if you have low-level cards for sure, because Cock Magic, DSR, they're real equalizers. Even ever thought about a Butters shop just for outfits? I mean, no, because then eventually that would just be worthless, because everybody, it wouldn't take, I'd immediately have it bought out. And it's kind of a nuance of the game to buy. You have to buy the outfits to get more epic cards. Dougie, hi. Can you give us an update on when the Dougies are going to be nerfed? They are so OP, thanks. No more token collection events till they fix the reward system, and the packs in the battle pass suck. I do prefer to know what I'm going to buy, not a random garbage. You know, that's fair. You can see the battle pass, you can see, oh shit, if I finish it, I'm going to get 20 Cock Magics. I'm gonna get 200 visitors. I'm gonna get all this kind of shit. If outfits had slight abilities, yeah, like just like wear this hat and your bebes have 10 extra attack or something like that. Good job on the update. Appreciate the announcement ahead of time of the battle pass being shorter, although that does raise the question, like people are asking if it will cost slightly less. Do you like the Murph card? Well, they answered that question, so if anybody has that question, they're dumb. I do like the Murph card. Felt it had some major pros and some cons, which is my opinion means it's fairly balanced. See your responses all over the place now, and I'm sure I'm not the only one who appreciates it. Thank you. Also, hope your shoulder feels better. I'm a disabled vet myself and had some operations. Speedy recovery. Don't forget you, Toller. Happy holidays. Didn't forget you. It's not so classy to have classy as an explanation example. I don't wish for classy or transmogrify. Anyways, have a nice surgery, Buck. Why would you say that? Like, so like, forum posts should be meaningful. They're there forever. You don't just say, thanks, bro. Do we still get a legendary tier 1 for buying the pass? Why would you think they removed that? No, I'm sure you still get it. That's my worst fear. I worry that now instead of the gold packs guaranteeing legendary cards of the silver packs. No, that's not what's happening. Ugh. Ugh. But up to complete the pass, now I have nothing for 20 days. Wow, help. Congratulations, 55 days and possibly no more legendary gold packs. That's not what's gonna happen. Ugh. So any more on those dedicated servers? Clearly they scrapped the development on server side, guys. Clearly. Will developers live stream come back anytime soon? I miss them honestly and look forward to when they were on. God, can I post and say like, hey, there's streamers that are better than them out there. Streamers with better setups, streamers with cooler shit going on, streamers with more skills, streamers with better cards, streamers with actual insight into the game. What, you like that you can get stuff on giveaways and stuff? Come on. Come on. Mesquite Murph I thought should be neutral too, but then he is kind of a cowboy. Can the people who get extra battle pass tokens through challenges and weekend events get something with those extra tokens? Yeah, I think everybody agrees with that. I think they should just make it an unlimited battle pass. It stops at 55 or 60, whatever they want, and then you just have 61, 62, 63, for multiple reasons. One, you start showing it on the battle screen so that it pops up, hey, this guy has tier 63 battle pass. Lit. This guy's sick. This guy, tier 120. Oh my god! Dude, you play this game so much, you fucking loser. And you can just give them like 100 PvP tickets, 200 coins. You could give them a couple bronze mats. Like each thing past 60 could be nothing. It could be 70 PvP tickets. I know you guys love giving out 7 PvP tickets. That could be every tier. You get 70 PvP tickets, but you give this community, you've seen it from the events, the leaderboards, you give this community something to push, and there will be people that will play and get all their coins just so that they can be the one person that has 112, 110, 70, 80, 90, whatever it ends up being. That's what they should do, man. They put those weekly leaderboards there. I bet you they make bank with people refreshing packs just because they're playing. I'm playing, I'm gonna refresh packs. It is mats trading. Yeah, no, I don't like the idea of that. Just because it butchers your deck and it sets you back if you ever wanted to branch out and play something else. Eventually you'll have enough mats in another thing where you could potentially, in mats and cards, where you could potentially play that other deck. Now, if you gave up all of your adventure and all of your fantasy stuff to boost up sci-fi and mystic, you just butchered yourself for challenge mode, for team wars. Imagine if that was true at the beginning of the game and then they dropped team wars. There would be people who would be worthless in team wars. But I think it was smart that they never did that. Murph's solid obstacle. Oh shit. That was Calf's. I gotta read that. I adored the new card! I won't be using it in my deck because I love superheroes, but it's a lot of fun for sure. I love facing off against it. Murph is a solid obstacle. That being said, I'm looking forward to what you have planned this week. I really appreciate everything you and your team does for the community and making this game great. Keep up the incredible work. Thank you so much. Aww. Calf always being positive. What are active people trying to recruit me when the game is so broke? I got year 1 errors again. It is quite annoying. My opponents have access to these. I don't, unless developers are generous to put it in my gameplay. What? But this battle pass has no luster. I need more epics and legendary cards to stay up in legendary, at least 6800. That is when year 1 errors begin. What the fuck are you talking about? Year 1 errors. I still say you don't need a ranking system until you overhaul the game. Do these people think bugless games exist? What other games are they playing? These people can't possibly play games. These people can't possibly use Microsoft Word. Programs crash. Games have bugs. Nothing is perfect, ever. Ever. Google Chrome crashes on me sometimes. It's probably the most used program and the most updated and most upkept program in the entire fucking world. And it'll still crash on me sometimes. Shit happens. You can't possibly catch every edge case and everything that everybody is gonna fucking do. Who knows what shit you have running in the background on your phone that could be fucking with SPPD's stuff? Who knows what kind of fucking downloads your internet's doing? Like, we don't fucking know. I could have a computer that's boss as hell, but I could be downloading 5,000 porn torrents, and I'm not gonna be able to connect to PvP in Fortnite very well or something. Like, who knows what the fuck's going on in the background, and for you to say, oh, this is how this game should work at this time, all the time, there's no reason why there shouldn't be hiccups. It's a fucking mobile game. The guy you're playing could be going through a tunnel on the bus on his commute to work. The guy you're playing could be fucking upside down, working out, hanging on one of those things, playing with his fucking nose and getting sweat on it, and it's fucking up his connection, and which fucks up your connection. Like, who fucking knows? Maybe I'm on BlueStacks and my cat chews through my fucking Ethernet cord and it switches to my Wi-Fi and it fucks up the signal for a second. Like, who fucking cares? 5,001 porn torrents. Yo, you streaming that porn? Fix my RAM, dude. No, it's not RAM. Google Chrome is just a fucking hater, man. It's usually Edge, not Chrome. But Chrome can lock up. You get 47 tabs open. You got extensions running all of them. It ends up being 147 processes running. I could just torrent more RAM, right? Yeah, I can do that. Shield main Wendy in a PvP pack just now. Nice. Please improve token collection event. 1 reward every win with 20 tokens. That is so many tokens! You think 1 win should give you as much tokens as a PvP pack, which takes you 45 cash or 4 fucking hours and 5 bars, which is usually 2 to 3 games for most people. And you think they should get as much for 1 win? That means from 1 pack, you're going from getting 20 coins or 20 tokens to getting 60 some? Okay, fine, let's do that. But you know what? You're gonna have to get 22,000 tokens by yourself to get to the max level. Because you know if they do something like that, they're gonna increase how many tokens you have to fucking get. Are you fucking stoned? 20 tokens per win? My lord. The only way they can do it, mark my words, this is the only way that they could do it. After you hit locker limit, you get 5 tokens per win. That's it. That's all you get. You hit your locker limit, you can no longer get stuff from lockers, but you can still grind wins 1 at a time, 5 points at a time. That is how you do it, not 20 points at a time, the whole fucking time. Are you mad, dude? Jesus. That's so many. Yeah, the events aren't even worth the effort anyway. Or what they could do, this would take more effort, but it would be really, really cool. You take all the reward, and this would fix my gripe with this, because every single fucking token you open is a missed reward that you would have gotten without the event. It's a missed 200 PvP tickets. It's a missed 2 rare cards. It's a missed 1 epic card. And I don't know if all of those together add up to what you get from the event rewards. Unless you're getting the specific card, obviously, like, it's the only way to get it. And that's really the only reason you do events, is to guarantee that you get that card so that you can get it from the packs going forward. Because if you miss it, if you miss Mesquite Murph on this first go around, you can't get him until he's released. You won't just get him in your PvP pack, because you can't get him in a PvP pack until you have him actually unlocked. And you can't get him unlocked until he releases fully. So like, you play it by playing the cards in the event, or by playing cards to count up. Yeah, Denver, like, fucking mind control is a card, so don't run Dougie. Or Dougie's a card, so run mind control. But yeah, so this is what you do. You take all of those ticket rewards, or token rewards, and you put them on top of the other rewards. So you get your 10 lockers, or is it 12, whatever. You get your 10 lockers, and in the lockers, let's say you have 4 bronze tier rewards, or 5 bronze tier rewards, or no, you have the gold ones, right? So you have the 3 golds, you have like 4 silver and 4 bronze. Like the bronze ones are like the 1 PvP ticket ones or whatever. Now you take those and you give them a token value. So the bronze ones would be 2 tokens, 1 token. The silver ones would be 5 tokens, 10 tokens. And then the gold ones would be 15, 25, something like that. But it would be guaranteed that every single time you open these lockers, I open 1 locker, I get 5 bronze mats, and I get 2 tokens. I open another locker, I get one of the gold things, I get a legendary mecha, and I get 30 tokens. I open another one, I get 45 PvP tickets, and I get 10 tokens. So no matter what, every 3 locker is gonna give you tokens. It'll fix the issues where people are complaining about getting a win and not making any progress on the event. It'll fix the issues of people complaining that while the event is up and while their team is still doing the rewards, they can't get normal rewards, which kind of fucks them. Technically, it lowers the chances that you can get a legend in your packs, in your lockers. And 3, it lets you get more per locker limit, which would prevent you from having to grind past it. Now you could still implement something like 5 on win after locker limit, but you wouldn't need to, because you're gonna get 90 times you're gonna get tokens. So at the bare minimum, you're gonna get like 90 tokens. The bare minimum, and that's if you get 1 token every time. That's not gonna happen. You're gonna get more. And then every time you dig for 600 PvP tickets, or you dig for a mecha or an epic or something, every time you dig for that, you're gonna get more tokens from each time that you dig. So I think there's options that they could do, but 20 fucking tokens a win is a goddamn joke. Did you think at all? Did you put any thought to it? How many fucking games would I have to win to get the token rewards? 900 tokens? 20? I'd only have to do locker limit like 1.5 times to guarantee it? Dude, do you play any game like this? Other games you have to play all weekend to get the events done. And I don't mean figuratively, I mean you have to live and breathe that stupid fucking game, whether it's a Simpsons one where you're tapping shit, or Looney Tunes where you're playing whatever the fuck it is. You have to live and breathe that game to get the fucking platinum rewards in the event. It's ridiculous. 20 tokens a win would be good. Okay, it would be good, but there's a difference between good and just fucking stupid that doesn't adhere to the game that you're playing. It's like, yeah, give me 200 tickets. 200 tokens per win would be good, sure. Not having fucking to get any event rewards or tokens at all and just getting the rewards, that would be good too. Does it make any fucking sense though? No. No. It's dumb. You can't, like, this would be good shit. Give me fucking double the amount of PvP rewards. Give me fucking 900 lockers a day instead of 30. Is that good? No. No. 20 is so stupid. If they did that, you'd have to get 4,000 points per event. There's no way that you could think that 20 per win would anywhere adhere to a balance within their event metric, which is what matters. That's what matters. Doesn't matter what's good, what's bad. Obviously, give me 20 tokens per win. Yes, please. Please do it. Please. I don't even finish events anymore. They're boring. They're not even worth it. Unless it's a new card, I don't fucking get it. I don't fucking bother. I don't fucking bother. Or lower the total points needed. I mean, yeah, just lower the fucking points. It's fine. But then guess what? They lower the rewards. They have to. He's so soft today. Why are you so soft, huh? Were you cleaning yourself all day? This is Albus, everybody, if you didn't know Albus. He's my little kitty. He's 25% Bengal, which is why he's got little spots instead of stripes. And he's a little biter. He's a little biter. He's a little biter. He's cute though. Yeah, well, I mean, it's a weekly event, so it's not going to be banger awards. You have to remember that what I think is a good reward versus what you think is a good reward versus what Caffeinated Bean thinks is a good reward are completely different things, my friend. Of course, the weekly events for a whale or a top tier player who needs 350 epics to make any progress in their deck, of course the weekly events aren't gonna really mean much. It's all about that slow progression. If you don't get that one epic per weekend though, you're falling behind from everybody else though. You have to have that mindset if you want to stay competitive, or you fucking pay to stay competitive. But all these people complaining about like, oh, it's not very free to play friendly anymore. They didn't get 30 lockers every day since the game came out. Some of these whales have. So not only is it money, it's dedication. These people that are spending money on the game are dedicated to it, probably because of the money they've spent on it. So even if you are getting 30 wins a day, there's a whale out there getting 30 wins a day and spending money. And this game, I like it in the fact that you can't just dump time into it and get better than me. Like every other game I've ever played, I played a game called Dark Orbit when I was in high school. Over the 5 years that I played that, I probably dropped like $2,000-$3,000 into it. And you could just pay to get this stuff, or you could grind for hours and hours and hours and hours, and it was completely free to play, and you could kill aliens over and over and over and over again to get, it's like you could grind for 2 hours what would get you like $10 worth of currency, right? So for 2 hours you can make $10 worth of currency, or maybe more than that, I don't know. But there were people who did it. There were people who were in wheelchairs that were on disability that sat there playing the game 24/7. There were people who had jobs like David who can sit and play the game 24/7 because they're on call or something. That is bullshit when those people can progress further than someone who can't. That's why you have 30 lockers a day. That's why you have to wait 4 hours for PvP packs unless you want to pay for it. That's why they have weekly stuff and they limit what you can get from different places, like lockers, like limiting lockers and stuff like that. That's the reason, so that I can't play and go no life mode and be better than the people who can't do that. Now the offset is that you can pay money and get better than those people, but Red Links has got to eat, or else the game doesn't exist. David still plays the game. I thought he quit after level 7 Medusa. No, he still plays. He was actually our last person to play. He brought us home with a 99 or some shit to beat Illuminati. Can David refund Medusa copies past 7? Not currently, but in other games after the game had been out for a couple years, for example, the game Tactical Monster Rumble Arena, they created something called the Supreme Shop, which after your cards get to level 23, you can basically get rid of them, and they turn into Supreme points. And then the Supreme points, you can use to buy different things from a different shop, and the shop is good. Like the Supreme Shop is good. So there could be something like that coming in the future. That's what I would guess would honestly happen before they would increase the level to 8. And then, I don't know. It's hard to add levels. But it'll be interesting. I mean, there's some people with thousands of common cards over level 7, so it'd be interesting to see if they do something with that eventually. Oh, refund into real money? Yeah, that's... Obviously, they can't do that. Yeah, I do agree though that the best locker should be 15. But if you look at the rewards, like the third reward sometimes is 100 PvP tickets. Like the third reward is not very good. It might be the best loot, but the locker loot isn't that good. So the best loot isn't that great. So I guess 15, but it should be more often that it's the higher ones. Like in a whole weekend, I'll get maybe one set of 50, and that's on all 3 accounts. Like I see 30 quite often, 35 not too often. And then why isn't there like 40, 45? Why aren't there more options? Just so that there's more chance you can get that one. Shane has like every common rare level 7. I don't think a lot of people have rares, like all their rares level 7. 1500 is a lot of fucking rares, man. But commons for sure. I think most of Shane, Jedi Beefcake, I think all their commons are 7. Including like the brand new ones that they buy to 7 the first day. What's up, Stu the Lion? Card events are nothing compared to token events. Well, it really just it depends. So there's a real divide whether you like card events or whether you like token events, and that divide is just simply what level of the game you're at. Everybody up here, everybody in the top, they don't want to play card events. They don't benefit from the card boosts most of the time because their cards are already boosted. Every once in a while it'll be like, nice, I can get all my level my level 5 legends are gonna be level 6 this event. Like that's cool. But like my cards rarely get boosted unless it's like an off theme, which is fun to do that, right? But for me, card events versus token events don't really matter that much, but I prefer token events because I can lose games and still make progress. I can give 2 bars to my buddy and I can trade bars on packs and get more progress than some people make by winning because I'm refreshing packs every time I play. Every time I play. I've never played this game with number, unless I'm on Moody. I've never played this game on my main account with numbers ticking down on my PvP pack. Not once. Not once have I ever gotten a bar in this game that didn't count towards a PvP pack. Not a single time. It's a waste of time for me to do that, in my opinion. It is an absolute, for the amount of time that I spend in this, it's wasting it if I'm not getting rewards, like as much rewards as I can every single moment. And that's the mentality that these whales have. Not, oh, make the events easier so I can do them in 20 wins instead of 90 wins. No. I'm gonna play 90 wins no matter what, so I don't give a fuck if it takes 60 wins or 20 wins. Good. It should take these fucking guys longer to do the events. These events shouldn't be free to them. They shouldn't be able to beat the event in 45 minutes when people like me or people like Shane and stuff who are busting out at the top and trying to stay as high as they can take hours to do it because they're taking 50-50 games. Like, how is that fair? Why would anybody at the top want that? Nobody gives a shit. Nobody would want that. And then the card event peoples are the people who don't have good card levels. They never refresh packs. They're free to play. They're not supporting the game in any fucking way, and they want to dictate the game and say token events suck because they're harder for you to finish in 45 minutes. What kind of fucking mindset is that? That is so fucking entitled. Like, I should be able to play this game exactly how I want to. Well, guess what? You can. If you want to play 45 minutes a day and that's it, do it. But you're not going to finish a fucking event. In no game in the world could you play 45 minutes in a weekend and finish the weekend event. It's impossible. No fucking game I've ever played, at least. Unless it's like, there's a couple where you can, but it's like Team Wars, it's a whole weekly thing and then it culminates in like 15 minutes at the end. But like, you can't. Futurama game, Minion Masters if you're doing those events. Tactical Monster Rumble Arenas if you're doing your full. They don't do the. They actually, Kitty. They actually don't do those events anymore. Get out, Elvis. Elvis. They don't do those events anymore. But I used to have to passively play that game all weekend to get the rewards for that shit. This game is very, very nice to its players, guys. And I know a lot of you don't understand that, and you might not have any sort of reference point to that. This could be your first ever game. This could be your first free-to-play game, first freemium game, first competitive PvP game. Could be your first game that's ever had a patch since PSP back in the day. Like, who knows? I don't know who you are, but I know that there's a lot of people who play this game just because it's South Park. And I know there's a lot of people who have no idea what a battle pass is, so they don't, when they unleashed the ability to buy battle pass options, it was like the end of the world for them because they didn't know that every single battle pass in existence has the ability to do that. So we gotta look at all these people as if they're not gamers. They're South Park fans. We can't look at them, and Buck and those guys can't treat them like gamers. They can't treat these patch notes like they do in other games where they give you the fucking specific points. They give you the numbers, the details, the percentage. They give you everything. They can't do that because their base is not a bunch of fucking video game playing nerds. It's not. It's a bunch of casual phone playing, probably middle-aged South Park fans. We're the top fucking 10%. We're the top 1% maybe even. By watching this podcast, this weekly update, whatever you want to call this, you're in the top tier of every South Park Phone Destroyer player. You care more about the game. You look at how many fucking viewers there are on the YouTube. When it's Swag Boy just playing games, no commentary, nothing. 30,000 views. There's a fuck ton of casual people out there, man, that don't know Twitch exists, that don't even know fucking streams exist. They just see YouTube on their phone pop-ups, and it's like, oh, I play that game, and they click it. Like, they're not searching for content. They're not searching for what the best decks are. They're playing Tweak because they think he's cute. And Buck has to balance his game for those players too. When he makes changes, it's not just level 6 and 7 that they gotta worry about. Like, they gotta worry about level 1, level 2. Oh, Albus, he's so cute. He's so mad at me for talking for so long. He's like, Bubby. He's like, Papa, will you stop? Would you play with me? Would you play with me? I feel called out. No, that wasn't directed at you, but it was partially directed at you. They play Gizmo because it's cute, yeah. But at least, I mean, Calf, you're on streams, you ask people about what's better options for your deck, you friendly fighted with people, like, you're absolutely at the top of the group of people, like, who want to play. We are top 0.01, dude. Oh no, I don't mean like these 23 people, I mean like anyone who ever has gone to a Twitch stream. Which is probably thousands of people, right? That's the top. Anyone who's even reading the, like, look at the page views. Can we see the page views on this? Let's see this. I don't know. Does it show views on forum posts? No, it doesn't. One person found it helpful. I don't know. But you have to think about, it's like some law, like about 10% of viewers will engage, right? So if you had 5 pages 10 per page. Let's say they're all different people. You had maybe 20 people commenting. That's maybe 200 people saw this, actually looked at this page. Buck still needs to worry about this supreme paying customers like David who spent 50K. No. That's the thing. That's the thing about these games, man. That's not who you cater to, because those people will pay no matter what. You cater to the people to try to get them to pay $5 a week. That's where you make your fucking bank. That's why they did the battle pass. Consistent money from 1 million people is better than 50K from David once. I mean, obviously they release stuff in a way where they incentivize buying it. Like, here's the new card. We're putting it in Timor's in 2 weeks. Good luck. You know, like, you can't get it anywhere else really except from, you can luck it into the packs, especially if it's like an epic card or something like that. Like, clearly they make money from those. I mean, you go on Facebook, you go on Reddit, you go on all these places where you see these level 19 new kids, level 20 new kids who are playing with level 4 Smuggler Ike, but they have level 6 Witch Garrison because they started playing when those packs were available. Or they, like, we have somebody in our team who has fucking sick deck, but they have like low level commons and rares because they didn't play during the beginning of the game, so they didn't naturally build those up. And you can't fucking buy Alien Clyde packs anymore. I only purchase Epic guaranteed packs if I really like the Epic card. Yeah, and there's sometimes when people will buy the packs just because they like that card, or that one pack to them is useful, or something like that. But yeah, played level 17 new kids, 6 rares, 5 epics, level 4 mecha. Yeah, exactly. Like mecha, you're gonna see a bunch of leveled. Medusa, you're gonna see leveled because those packs were ridiculously cheap. Yeah, Calf only buys superheroes. You should have bought the shit out of those mosquito packs. I bought like $400 worth. I have 800 mosquitoes to level 7. My superhero deck now is actually like playable. I just haven't really played it. I got level 5 epics and shit. I just don't have quite enough to round it off, but I got level 5 kite, so suck it. But yeah, it's card events versus token events. It just depends on who you are. Are you someone who refreshes packs? Because then token events are great. Are you someone who can't be bothered actually playing the event and you want to get an 8-point deck and win real quick? I don't know. If you can do an 8-point deck, you probably need to play higher rank. Unless every single one of those cards gets boosted hella high. Like when I was playing an 8-point deck on my Venture Lock deck, I was doing just fine. Actually, it was 9-point deck. No, it was 8 because I had Kunin in to make it 8. I was playing 4-carded the whole time. Got 120 points in that one stream. I bought 2, but I was waiting on a paycheck. Oh, that sucks. That's why you gotta put it on credit cards, man. You can pay it off later. And you get 5%. Just make sure you can pay it off. I wish I'd play this game more, but I just get bored, so I play Apex for hours like I used to do in CSGO. At least those games I learned stuff. Yeah, well you can, what I do is, like when I'm playing, I'll play like a game of this, and then I'll play a pack, and then I'll play a game of Paladins, and then I'll play a pack, and then I'll play League of Legends, and then I'll play a pack, and then I'll play Dolphin Emulator, and then I'll play a pack. So I don't really, when I'm not streaming, I'm not sitting there grinding South Park anymore. I probably get 15 wins a day from packs, and then sometimes I get more. I'll go into debt for tweak packs when it's released. I know, man. You need to start building credit while you're a student, honestly. So get a credit card, and if all you do is pay for your gas with your credit card, $50 a month, $10 a month, just make sure there's some progress on it. Otherwise, you're not gonna have any credit when you go to get a car loan or a mortgage or something like that. And credit score is big about the credit, like the length of history. So you want to get all your accounts while you're young, and then just keep them so that they can build. Don't ever cancel credit cards. Just keep them there. Just cut up the cards, leave them there. Phone bill has been on it forever. Your phone bill is on your credit score? What the fuck? Canada's weird as hell. Watch videos, get a pack. Yeah, I mean, I'll be watching podcasts and playing packs, like playing 3 accounts. I'll load up all 3 accounts and I'll be like, oh, well, Moody's not gonna win that one. Adventure Log versus a level 24. Maybe not. Maybe I'll play this one. And then half the time they give you a free win anyway, so you get fucking two for the price of 1. And you're deranking when you lose. It's like win-win, man. And you're watching Joe Rogan podcast. They do Pokemon shiny hunting. Shiny hunting doesn't make sense to me. What is the point? They're purple or something. What's the point? They're not stronger. Who fucking cares if your Gyarados is fucking red? Who cares? Do they have better EVs or something? No! Get a pack. You just described my routine when I have not finished the battle pass. I just like the colors. That's crazy though, man, that people hunt for those like for hours to just get 1. Why is my camera's glitching like that? Did you guys see that? Anyway, that about does it for the weekly update. Not too much fodder as far as these go, but 20 per win is fucking stupid. If you got like 100 per PvP pack, then yeah, 20 per win would be kind of fair. But as many tokens for 1 win as you currently get in a PvP pack is just, it's just crazy to think that would be like something that they would even consider putting into the game. But only shiny Pokemon, which colors I find cool. I've seen some that like look really stupid in their shiny. Polly, I pay for everything in the world with a credit card. There's no reason not to use a credit card. 1, if it ever gets stolen, it's not my money, it's some credit card companies. It's not my lawyer, it's some credit card companies. You want me to give my debit card to some fucking loser at McDonald's? That's fucking dumb. My debit card? Are you fucking stoned? That's stupider than using a credit card. Don't use credit cards if you don't have the money to fucking pay it off. Absolutely. You're gonna get yourself in all sorts of trouble. But if you have the money to pay off your credit cards every single month, use your credit cards. You get free percentages back, cash back. You get no issues if something happens. If it gets stolen, it's not your money. It's not directly coming out of your bank account. Easy. And you get credit score with every credit card now for free. Essentially maximizes IVs, which means I can get crappy shiny Pokemon and make them competitive. Oh, that's stupid. So EV training isn't even a thing anymore. You don't even have to be a good trainer to get a good Pokemon. This is blasphemy. This is blasphemy. Original blue or go home. All right, guys. Oh, the deck's still showing. Oh! Wait, what the fuck? Oh, there it is. All right, guys, that does it for weekly update number 42. Not the 42nd Team Wars. We've had about 38 Team Wars. We started at week 4, I believe, which they matched the week, so it'll end on week 52, obviously. And then I don't know if they'll do like season 2 or chapter 2 or whatever. Maybe they'll wipe out crowns completely. Like, who knows what'll happen at that point. Oh, EV and IVs? I don't know what's what. I don't fucking care. I just played Pokemon, dude. I just got him to level 100 and beat the Final 4, like, or the Elite 4. Like, what the fuck? Didn't you have other games to play? You find out about shiny Pokemon and how to find Mew by pushing a fucking tractor out of the way? Jesus. Play Metroid or something. I just played around. I'm debating whether or not to go into Minion Masters or not. I love playing Pokemon Showdown though. I play the shit out of Pokemon Showdown. That's true Pokemon, where you can just pick your shit exactly how it is and you don't have to train it and shit. Fuck yeah. That's how you play Pokemon. Anyway, that's the end of the weekly update for week 42. I appreciate you guys stopping by. Everybody in chat, drop some buckets. Make sure that you stop by next week, 7 p.m. Central on the dot. we're not gonna miss one. We're gonna be talking about next week's Team Wars. This week's games should be pretty awesome based on the deck, so I feel like I'm gonna catch a loss this time. Some Dougie's gonna kick my ass. But this will be up on YouTube tomorrow. Also be looking out for a Murph video on Wednesday. I'll be dropping, it's like 3 or 4 really cool Murph games. And we'll see you then. Thanks for stopping by. If you're on YouTube, make sure to like, comment, subscribe. Peace.